and welcome to another Snapchat. It's kind of a Q&A, get ready with me. I went on Snapchat and I asked you guys to ask me things. I don't know why they can ask me things, but I also said I would love to do some like weird or interesting or thought-provoking would you rather type questions. So we'll see what you guys sent in. Let's get you a little zoomed in here. I know about my nose. I know. I'm gonna try and like, it doesn't even look like my nose anymore, but like I kind of want to try to like stay angled just to avoid the comments. Oh, the comments, you guys. People lately have been like so on me about my appearance and stuff, like this girl doesn't shower, this girl puts holes in her face. Yeah, well, yeah. That's called Dermatillomania. I have a whole video on it, so, you know, the fact that you like to make fun of people with mental illnesses says a lot more about you than it does me. And I put holes in my face. Anyways, so yeah, I know, my nose, I know. I had a relapse moment. I got my nails redone a week ago, I think. If you're new to my Get Ready With Me's, hello, how are you? I don't really like to talk about the products because I usually am using the exact same products as I always use. I mean, I'll talk about products if it's relevant or if I have something exciting to say, but for the most part, I prefer just chit-chatting with you guys. But yeah, I got my nails redone, my LCN gel nails, and I decided to go with a different shape this time because I just wanted to see, like, I didn't hate the square nails that I had, but I just thought I would prefer this shape, and I think looks-wise I do prefer this shape, but it does make picking easier for me. I'm pretty sure next time I go in, I am going to be getting the square shape back because that made it mostly impossible for me to pick at things. This shape, it doesn't make it super possible, but it makes it possible, you know? So, yeah. But anyways, that's my little spiel. Let's go on to Snapchat. Oh, and also while my Snapchat is loading, I know some people get on me like, Cassie, you shouldn't put makeup into open wounds. I know, these are, it's scabbed over. I was actually going to do this Get Ready With Me yesterday, but since they hadn't scabbed over yet, I decided not to, so I know, you guys, I know. Okay, so y'all have been blowing up my Snapchat, my phone. I've had to charge my phone so much the past few days here.
Hi Cassie, I was just wondering, when are you moving into your new apartment, and when are you gonna do your Holy Grail products? Also, I love you in Galileo, and I really like the music you put in your videos. It's really relaxing.
Thank you so much. Yes, where to start? Okay, so when am I gonna do my Holy Grail makeup? Soon, I hope. I'm so sorry. I know. I promised that video a long time ago, didn't I? I'm the worst. I'm the actual worst. But I have it all listed out, so like I know exactly what products. Oh, people, what is that phobia? I'm so sorry. Trypophobia? Is that the fear of holes? I'm sorry, I just made that very real. Let me try and blend and make it a little less noticeable. Oh God, my nose, you guys. Dermatillomania sucks. It really sucks. But anyways, I promised that video a long time ago, I know. And I do have a list of the products that I want to talk about. So I just have to film it. And as of right now, I'm waiting to film a lot of videos because I don't want my nose in videos right now. But it sucks because I'm definitely running out of backlogged videos. I'm just like, all I can think about is how much, like, I don't know, I'm sure OCD disorders, other addictions, I guess, and whatnot, I'm sure people know the feeling of relapsing. It's like all you can think about, especially with this, where it's like a huge reminder on your freaking face, right in the middle of your face, that you messed up. You were doing so good, and then you ruined it. You ruined it. It's like all I can think about, and it's like, it's eating away at me. I'm gonna start crying. I need to try and not think about it. So let's think about a happy thing. So I promise I will film that video for you. I am so sorry that it has taken so long for me to do that. I am moving into my apartment September 1st, so I'm very excited. I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful to my dad for having housed me this past year and 2 months it'll be once I finally move out. I could have moved out probably a month or 2 ago. Like, I probably could have handled it financially, but you know, the apartment that I got, it wasn't ready to move into until September 1st. So that is my move-in date. I am so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Just, I can't express. I'm sure if you've been in a similar situation where you've been living on your own for the past few years or whatever, and then you have to get a roommate or you have to move back in with your parents or whatever the case may be, you understand how frustrating it is. It just feels like a step back, and it sucks. Like, you're so appreciative, but it sucks. So I'm just excited to have my own place again. It's just gonna be so nice. So nice. I'm excited for Galileo to have his own place again. Like, I know that sounds silly, but like, I just think, you know, he got used to having his own place, and now he shares a place with someone other than just me. And, you know, that's weird for a cat that has lived in other conditions for the past few years. Okay, is that like, I feel like I just drew more attention to it. Alright, I'm just gonna stay very focused on having my nose go this way. I'm also going to put my glasses on after this video because that at least like kind of. But yeah, I think I answered both your questions.
Hey Cassie, my question would be, what do you do to keep yourself so honest whenever you're filming your YouTube videos?
Oh, I guess, and you know, it's hard when, you know, you're doing a sponsored video, but that is one of the reasons why I only take sponsorships from companies or brands that I actually believe in and support, because then I don't have to lie about the things that I'm talking about. But when it's really hard for me is when you all are so kind and generous and you have sent me a gift and I test it out in a video and I don't like it. That is so hard for me. It actually hurts me like a lot. I mean, I would love to hear from you guys, especially those of you who have sent me gifts and stuff in the past. Like, please tell me in the comments that you're okay with it. Like, I'm pretty sure you are okay with it. Like, I feel like if you are at the point where you're wanting to send me a gift, you watch my videos enough to know that I'm honest in my videos about products. But you should also let me know in the comments that you don't hate me if you've sent me something and I ended up not liking it, because I really feel awful. It's like when you get a Christmas present or you get a present from someone in general. It's nice not being able to know that someone like regifted your gift or like that someone didn't like it. At least in my case, when I give gifts to people, I am happy with the person just saying, oh my gosh, thank you, I love it. Even if that's a lie. Even if that's a lie. I love hearing that, and then being able to leave and then never knowing, you know, like if I never see the person wear that piece of clothing, or if I never see that person wearing that lipstick, or like etc, 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 whatever it is I gave to them, that's okay. You know, like who knows, maybe it's buried in their closet, maybe they gave it to Goodwill, like I don't know, I don't need to know. And that's how I like things. I like keeping it that way. So it is very hard for me. But then I remember especially when I'm doing videos. Most of you are here on my channel because I'm honest and because I do give my real opinions on things. And like, I'm in such a happy place, I feel like, with my YouTube channel. Like, I'm so proud of it and I'm so happy with just how I'm doing, I guess, and what I'm doing. And I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize that, so I didn't blend anything out. Can you do this after you use a powder? I feel like this is how you bake, except like you put the damp sponge in powder. I know some of you want me to try baking on camera. I totally can do a video on that if you are interested. But yeah, I think that's a thorough answer.
Cassie, I love your videos and I love how real and honest you are. Oh, you're still so sweet and fun. Oh, you're just the best.
Stop!
Question is, would you rather never be able to listen to your favorite song again, but listen to everything else, or only listen to your favorite song for the rest of your life?
Girl, you like got me tearing up. Thank you so much. I'm just like really emotional right now. Oh man, that is, I wasn't. I'm getting my period this weekend, aka like tomorrow. I've got this dermatillomania relapse thing going on, so I'm just like, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm also in the process of adopting another kitten. Ah! I'm so excited. I feel like you guys really like got it into my head. Like, Cassie, you should get another cat. And like, I've been thinking about getting another cat. I've always wanted to get Galileo a little friend and everything, but with circumstances and stuff, you know, like I knew I was gonna be moving back home and that I knew I was gonna be living with my dad. He doesn't dislike animals, like he's had animals in the past, but like, he doesn't have animals and it's because he doesn't care to have animals, you know, so I didn't want to like bring another cat home, you know? But so I'm finally at that point where I'm like, I'm gonna be getting my own place again. I'm planning on living there for a very long time. I can't get this open with my nails. Okay, ouch. Tweezer is like the best tool. If you get fake nails like this, the thick ones, I hope you own a tweezer because it will rescue you in many, many situations. Yeah, I'm planning, oh, this blush. I haven't used this yet. I got this a long time ago. This is the Tarte blush in Peaceful. It's so pretty. Oh, stop. Seriously, if I could only have one brand of blushes, Tarte. Boom, done. Boom. I know that wasn't your question. I'm on so many tangents right now, but yeah, I am in the process of hopefully getting this one little kitten. She stole my heart. I've been looking on like rescue sites and shelter sites and stuff because I wanted to adopt a cat this time around from a shelter or something, instead of just getting one from a breeder. It's really like awkward doing this at an angle. I'm just like so self-conscious. Oh, all right. I definitely chipped off a piece of my nail. Oh, thank goodness. At least it's on the underside. But yeah, I'm in the process of getting a little kitten. She like stole my heart. I've been looking for the past like couple weeks now, just like, you know, seeing which shelter I want to get the kitten from and, you know, finding one that seems to have a temperament that will fit with Galileo. You know, Galileo is very shy and timid, especially around new people, so I would imagine he'd be just the same around a new cat, but he's very loving and affectionate and everything once he gets to know people, and he is also very, very playful. I mean, he's 4 years old now, but he still has so much energy, which I know some of you are gonna be like, really? Because he just sleeps in the background of your videos most of the time. I know he does. But like when he's not sleeping, he is bouncing off the walls. And so I just think, you know, I obviously play with him as much as I can, but I think it would be good for him to have a little kitten, playful kitten friend. So I've been looking to find one that, you know, is playful, but also that has a semi-mild temperament. and also just a nice one, I guess. I finally found one, like, I found tons of kittens that like match that and like they're super cute and blah blah blah, but like I just, you know, there's that moment when you like see something or someone or whatever and you're just like, that's it, that's the one. This little kitten, she stole my heart. She is 3 months old and she just is a little doll. She is mostly white and then she's got some gray spots on her, so she actually looks like she could be a sibling of Galileo's. She's got a medium coat, so she's gonna be semi-fluffy, not quite as fluffy as Galileo. Like, I mean, that doesn't really matter. I'm just like trying to describe her to you guys. I don't know what breed she is. I don't know if they know. I'm so excited. So I filled out all the adoption papers and stuff, so like hopefully I get approved and hopefully she's the one. But you had a question, you sweet girl that almost made me cry. So my favorite song, would I rather only be able to listen to that or never be able to listen to it but I could listen to anything else? I would probably pick the latter in that situation. And that kills me. But like my reasoning, I suppose, behind that, I'm still using my Morphe 350 palette, you guys. I'm ready to review it. I just need to film like my mini tutorials and stuff to go along with it. I'm so happy you guys like that aspect of those videos, that it's like extra time and effort and everything for me, but I don't mind because I know that you guys for the most part enjoy that, so that like that means a lot to me. What should I do today? I'm gonna go with this. It's very undecided. I'm actually gonna go, it looks like I haven't dipped into this one yet. Probably because of how generic it is. But I like these colors. So anyways, I would probably pick to never be able to listen to my favorite song again, which I don't know what my favorite song is. I feel like I have many favorite songs, just like depending on how I'm feeling and everything. I feel like a lot of people are that way. Oh, that is a stunning bronze shade. I feel like I'm picking that only because I would never want to end up hating that song or getting tired of that song, and also because it is so like linked with my emotions, you know, like if it's, cause like I have my like sad favorite song or whatever, and I wouldn't want to have to listen to that while I'm happy, or like how would I get through a workout with just one song? I wouldn't. I would become morbidly obese because I would never go and work out ever again. And not to mention with a favorite song, like I have that memorized front, back, down, up, all around. So like I can still hear it in my head. It would suck to never hear the actual song again, but like I think that's my answer. I hope it's a good one.
Would you rather not brush your hair for a whole week or not brush your teeth?
Oh, so.
Would you rather shave your head or give up makeup for a year? Would you rather give up your Too Faced products or your Tarte products?
Whew, okay, let's see if I can remember all of this. So I would much rather give up my Too Faced products. I don't have a ton of Too Faced products, so I think that's my main reason. And the Tarte products that I have, I adore. So like, I would absolutely rather keep my Tarte stuff. I think I'm gonna jazz things up with this color. Whew. Okay. I would much rather shave my head than give up makeup, for sure. I mean, I wouldn't be happy about shaving my head, but like, I could deal with it. And hair grows back. I could wear wigs if I really wanted to. And, oh, Fallout. I tapped it off though. Tap it more. Okay. But like for days like today where like I need to get some filming done and I've got this kind of a situation going on, I need makeup for confidence reasons on some days. I mean, some days I'm absolutely fine with wearing no makeup, but there are days where I definitely need it. so much. You're so sweet, and I love your accent. So cute. So how did I get my first 1,000 subscribers? A lot of work. A lot of work and commitment and dedication. Yeah, I think that's the best answer I can give. And I just enjoyed it also. I'm gonna go in with this one. And my very first video, it's still up. I don't think I've deleted many videos. There were a couple that I had to put on private because I was an idiot and somehow didn't notice that like I had a box in the background or whatever for Galileo to play with and it had my freaking address on it. Like, yikes. So I do know that there was a handful of videos that I had to put on private for that reason. I could probably unprivate them now since I don't live in my same Boston apartment, but yeah, I think there was like 5 or 6 videos that I had to put on private, but other than that, I have kept up all of my cringy first videos, all of the just so much cringe for me to go back and watch and be like, oh my god, like I thought I looked good, or oh my god, just like giving out the worst tips. Not the worst tips, I mean at the time, like those were tips to me, like I thought I was giving great advice. I mean, now I look back and I'm like, oh my god, I probably ruined so many people's makeup by saying that. But, you know, we are all constantly learning and growing. I shouldn't say that, not all of us are, but I know I definitely am. And so I think it's important to keep those old videos up so people can see, like, that you can improve if you just keep at it. God, the lighting is making this eye look just like pumpkin. Pumpkin. I always think of Flavor Flav. Flavor of love. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go in and blend things further with this color here. But yeah, my very first video was my favorite. Oh, that was darker than I thought. Oops. This isn't necessarily, I mean it is a lighter color, but like, it's kind of green. Okay, well let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. My very first video though was about my favorite thrift finds. There we go, much better. So, I was a wee baby fetus in that video. I had just graduated from undergrad. And yeah, I had some questionable fashion choices, but like, whatever. I had fun with it. I also didn't really know how to edit yet, and I also didn't really understand cameras, so I've learned.
Cassie, I just want to ask you, have you ever been in love? And I love your videos, and I love you so much.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I have been in love. I feel like most people by the time they're 26 like I am can say they've been in love. I think I've only been in love once. I think, maybe twice. I think the first one that I'm thinking of though was more like a puppy, superficial-y, not superficial, but like more of a puppy love rather than like a real love. And then the other one was a real love. Yeah, I don't know how in depth I want to go into that because it was a really rough separation. I've been in love, and that love was wonderful and beautiful, and it was too short. You know, what was it, maybe like 3-4 years, I suppose. I didn't realize I was in love until like maybe the last year, but yeah, I've been in love, so yeah.
Hey Cassie, so I was trying to watch your videos while I was doing my makeup, but my cat Minnie decided.
So cute. In those moments, we just forgave our cats. We're like, you're annoying and you are in my way, but oh, you're so cute, I can't be mad.
Hey Cassie, I hope it's not too late for the Q&A.
Nope.
Because I have like a question that maybe takes a little bit longer to explain, so like, you know,
Good.
next snap. So you wanted to go to, I think, Paris and London later this year, and you know, always YouTube is your job now. So my question is, will you post videos while you're gone, so you're like on holidays,
both ways. Du bist ganz, ganz, ganz schön am schönsten. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Ja. Es ist ganz, ganz, ganz schrecklich. Aber ich verstehe Deutsch am meisten und ich kann ein bisschen sprechen. Okay, so. Du bist wunderschön und vielen, vielen Dank für deine Fragen und ja. Okay. And that reminds me of the other person's question. Would I rather never not brush my hair for a week or not brush my teeth? I would absolutely rather not brush my hair. Oh my god, there's no questions there. I need to brush my teeth twice a day. I hate the feeling of not brushing my teeth. But your questions, I'm just going in with the lightest color like I always do and put it under my brow. I'm kind of loving this eye look, you guys. It's like simple, but like, you know? This color. I don't know that I showed you that I was using that. But yeah, so I am going on vacation in November with my two of my very, very best friends, Carmen and Jacob. They have made little appearances in vloggy sections of my videos and also in vlogs and stuff, and we got super cheap flights to Paris. We got it, well, okay, so we're going from here in Minnesota, we've got some layovers and stuff, but like we're going from here to London, and then we will be coming home a week later from Paris to Minnesota here again with layovers and stuff. So I don't know, or we don't know yet how long we're going to be spending in London and Paris, like which ones, whatever, but we know London first, then Paris, because that's where our flights are. But we're gonna be doing that for a week. Just gonna go in with this dark brown shade here and define my lashes a little bit. But we'll be doing that for a week, and I will absolutely not be breaking from YouTube. I think that would be detrimental to my channel. I doubt I'll be able to like comment and stuff to you guys, just because I don't know how my internet connection is gonna be, like if we're gonna have Wi-Fi in the hotel, and if we do, is it gonna be good or is it gonna be a potato, you know? So I can't make promises about like being able to respond to your comments and stuff for that week, but I absolutely will put videos, like I'll pre-record videos, I'll edit videos and everything before I leave, and then with YouTube you can schedule things out, so you can post your videos and then say like, I want this video to go live at noon on this date, and then YouTube will make it live. So I'll just have everything squared up and ready to go, so you guys will still get the typical 4 to 5 videos a week that I've been able to put out lately, and that I'm hoping I can keep up with. I mean, I've been trying my best. I don't think I've done less than 4 videos a week for at least a month now. But yeah, so I will definitely have that all squared away and ready to go. It'll be like I didn't even leave, except for the fact that I won't be responding to comments. I think I'm gonna spice things up a little. I think I'm gonna go with this like red color. I know, right? Oh, you can't even see. This red color. And then while I am in London and Paris, I will absolutely be vlogging, like, no questions asked. When my friend Carmen texted me and said like, Cassie, I just bought tickets, like, do you want to come, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, absolutely, let me do that, but just so you know, I'm gonna be vlogging while I'm there. Are you still okay with me being there? And so yeah, Carmen and Jacob don't mind me vlogging at all. Jacob is actually one of my #1 super fans. And I appreciate him so much for that. But I'm not sure, I would love to be able to like edit and upload the vlogs while I'm there, but I don't know that I'm gonna be bringing my laptop with me. And then also, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to be editing or anything. And also, like I said, I don't know what the internet situation is gonna be like, so I'm really, really excited to go on that trip. It'll be a lot of fun.
Hey Cassie, excuse the sound of the fan and my face, but I have a would you rather question for you.
Great.
Would you rather have art supplies or makeup?
I knew that's where you were going.
Can't have both.
Can't have both. I would rather have makeup because I could use makeup as my art supplies. I hope that's not a cheating answer, but you know, it's the truth. I know, I'm pretty sure there are people out there that have used makeup as art, and like not just like on the face, because people absolutely create art with their makeup. That's for darn sure. So yeah, makeup. I would much rather have makeup because it's a multi-purpose. I don't think if I smeared oil paints all over my face every day that would be a very good idea. I can actually tell you that would be a horrible idea because that would be very poisonous.
Hey Cassie, so would you rather be the most famous makeup artist ever or own as much makeup as you want?
Oh, that meow though! That meow though! Oh, so cute. I would rather... Oh, well actually... I think I just gave myself dark circles. Speaking of being a famous makeup artist. I mean, this is a look. Some people go for this. I mean, I wasn't going for this today, but I guess now I am. Great. Okay. Well, whatever. But yeah, that's a good question. I mean, owning as much makeup as I want, like, that would be great and everything. But like, I also think there is fun and like good things that come from not owning everything that you want. Like, you know, having something to work towards and something to dream about. Like, I think that's a good thing to have. I want to use this as a highlight in my inner corners, but I've done that before and it's really underwhelming and sad. So I think I'm gonna do this one and this one instead. But also, like, I don't aspire to be like a famous makeup artist or anything, but at the same time, I mean, that would be kind of cool because I would like to think that would mean I have some like real talent with makeup, you know, like that's why I'm famous. So like that would be kind of cool to see how drastically different my makeup would be, see what kind of makeup I would put on myself from day to day. I just think that could be, you know, a lot of fun and everything, so I think I would go with that one. I think I'm done with the eye makeup.
I was just wondering some of your favorite band songs, all-time favorites, and what you're into right now.
Okay, sorry, your volume was a bit low. That's why I got so up close and personal to the camera. But my favorite bands and whatnot. I did in one of my Q&As, I put a long list of them on my screen. So I'll try and find that specific Q&A, but just know that that is out there if you want to try digging if I am unsuccessful and can't find it. Some of my all-time favorite artists, I mean like my go-tos that I can think of off the top of my head, definitely Led Zeppelin, Queen, Jason Mraz, My Chemical Romance. I'm so bad at like thinking on the spot because then like later I know I'm gonna think like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't mention this band. Like I know every single word to every single one of their songs. Nirvana, Radiohead, Modest Mouse. I think that's a decent spread, right? Aerosmith. Like I said, I'm not so good at these kind of questions, but yeah, anyone that I'm digging right now. Oh, Little Dragon. I love Little Dragon. That's like my favorite station to put on Pandora when I'm painting or doing some sort of artwork. I think you just, you know, type in Little Dragon and then it'll come up with a bunch of stuff, but I've gotten some really good music recommendations from that. Who am I loving right now? I've been listening a lot to the Wicked soundtrack. Singing along to that. And yeah, I feel like that's all I can really think of off the top of my head. I wish I had a better answer, but yeah, I'm fairly eclectic in what I listen to for sure.
Hey Cassie, I just want to say I love your videos and a long-time subscriber.
Thank you.
Would you rather have to go the rest of your life, would you rather go the rest of your life without face primer or using the wrong type of foundation? Also, do you have any tips for small-time YouTubers? I just started YouTube a couple months ago, and how do you edit your videos?
Maybe I'm understanding your question wrong, and that could totally be the case. I saw that you had text on the screen, but I wasn't able to read it in my viewfinder. So either no face primer or always having to wear the wrong shade of foundation. Was that like what the question was supposed to be? I guess I would rather go without face primer. I mean, I love face primer. I live by my face primer. It is everything to me, and I really do think that it helps in the long run, in the longevity and everything, and application. But, oops, I don't know why. There. Better? Worse? I think better. I would rather wear the correct shade of foundation, because even then I would just pick a foundation that like still works without a primer, or like I feel like there are foundations that have primer built in and everything. And then also tips for smaller YouTubers. I feel like I get this question a lot too, but sorry, I just had to put on some bottom lash mascara there. I know it's awkward to watch people put mascara on, but I think I can talk while I'm doing my top lashes. So tips that I have: be yourself, have fun, you know, like don't just make videos because they're popular or because they're trending. Like, I mean, if you want to do whatever challenge it is that's trending on YouTube at the moment or whatever, do it. You know, if you're gonna have fun and it's genuinely something you're interested in, you know, there's no shame in that. I say do it, you know, bank off of that momentum for sure. But being yourself and everything and just having fun with it, I think makes such a huge difference. Like, viewers can tell when you're not enthusiastic about whatever it is that you're reviewing or testing or talking about in general. You know, sincerity and everything definitely help to, drive your point home and all that. I think, and I always feel bad saying this because, like, you can't force wanting to do this, and I think being genuine is really important, but, like, be interested in your viewers, or, like, show that you're interested, show that you're listening to them, you know, respond to comments. Talk about your viewers, like if they recommended something or whatever in your video. It helps to build the community and just make people feel more a part of your channel and everything. Like, to me, it's hard because, like, I love doing that. Like, that isn't something that I have to force. You know, I spend probably 2 to 3 hours a day responding to comments, sometimes to emails that you guys send me, and that sort of a thing, and I love it. I love interacting with you guys. You know, videos like this where I get to, like, see your faces and answer your questions. Like, that's not something that I personally have to force, but I know some people that are in YouTube, you know, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I feel like it's coming off with, like, a negative connotation, but, you know, some people aren't as interested in their actual viewers. Like, they're just interested in getting views, which, like, okay, like, that's the entertainment industry, I guess. But I think it's important to enjoy that aspect of social media. Trying your best not to let the small stuff get to you. I know it's something that I still work on every day, but, like, I remember I was super duper sensitive to people's comments and stuff in the very beginning. Like, I remember just, like, crying when people would leave a comment like, "You're ugly," or whatever. And just, like, taking it so personally. And it's hard. It's really hard to be able to separate yourself and remember, like, how miserable or how bored or how whatever that person must be to leave comments like that on anyone's videos or social media posts or whatever. Like, it's really hard remembering that, and then also remembering, like, okay, you got one bad comment to your 1,000 good comments, like, you're doing pretty freaking good. I think that's important though, like not necessarily growing a thick skin, because I still think that that's a stupid thing to be like, well, you're on the internet, you should expect to get hate, or like you're on the internet, you should expect to get insulted. Yeah, but no, like that's a sick way of thinking about things. Like, well, you built your house out of wood, like you should light it on fire because like it's wood. It can light on fire, so like why not? You know, like it doesn't make sense to me. I think I'm done with my makeup, you guys. I guess I'll set it here. I know I haven't put on a lip product. I'm gonna be testing a lip product today, but here is the eye makeup. Get my nose not in view here. I'm sorry, I really don't want to show that close up. But I'm actually, you know, I'm okay with my eye look. It's more orangey than I feel like I typically do, but I'm learning to really enjoy oranges on green eyes, so. And then you guys should let me know. I feel like I get a lot of questions about how I edit my videos. I feel like it's really simple and like not that exciting, especially because I don't have like Final Cut Pro or anything. I just use iMovie. But if you want, I can do a video all about that. But yeah, there it is. There's the look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me and hearing me answer some of your questions. Thank you so much to anyone who sent in questions to me. I'm so sorry that I couldn't get to everybody, but there will always be more of these in the future, so you can always send in your questions then, and hopefully I'll be able to get to them in a future episode of this. So if you did enjoy the video, found it helpful, whatever, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are ya? You can go ahead and click the subscribe button and become a member of my YouTube family. I would love to have you here. So as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!